Hello and welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is not your host, Captain Kibbs, but it is instead Bubbles. Because that's how we're doing things now. So, today we are going to be playing a mod for Medieval 2 Total War called Third Age Total War, but we're not even going to be playing that because we're going to be playing a sub-mod of that again, which is called Divide and Conquer, which adds a whole lot of stuff to the mod. And by that we mean a whole lot of stuff, including what might be the most autistic Total War campaign I have ever played, which is Remnants of Angmar. It is the fucking worst, and thanks to Carl, we're going to be playing it. Yay. Now, for those of you who have never played this, let me explain why it's so peculiar in its setup. Basically, it uses the same cheats from the Third Age Total War mod, where any AI that drops below what is it, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, something like that, money, they get another 10,000 for free to basically allow the AI to completely ignore economy and just shit out units to no end. Now, on top of that, we're also going to be neighboring 4 relatively aggressive neighbors. Yay! We're going to be neighboring the Dunedain, the Brelands, the Elves, and the Dwarves, and some more elves, but they're not really aggressive. So we can ignore those for the time being. So let's get started. Glorious Medieval 2 unit models. The game looks perfectly fine, as long as you don't zoom in too close. And even then, it's really just the faces. The models themselves are fine. It's mostly just the faces that are ugly. Some of the factions have more interesting introduction cinematics than others. This was one of the less interesting ones. Remnants of Angmar. Cold is the heart that beats slowly in Angmar. Cold is the eye in Agandaûr. Long fingers of ice and shadow stretch from these ironclad walls of stone, bound harshly as it should be, the waste of the north. We really can't be asked to read all of that, can we? Now, we have things to do to begin with. First of all, we're going to have to plan out how we do this, because this is the fucking worst campaign I've ever played in my whole life, and I gave up on the one time I've played it before. Agandaûr has good stats. I like him. What does his special ability do? 50% increased combat effectiveness. That is actually quite impressive. Money. That's primarily what we need, I think. Wild Riders. For the most part, they're too expensive to use. On slave quarters, yes, that'll make building things later cheaper, even if it's not as cheap now. Chief Hunvun. You're a wraith. You have a special ability? Yes, you do. Priest. Good stuff. I like him. I like you. You're going to the front lines.
No sleeping here.
I think we should focus primarily on taking out the northern Dunedain first, if we can. Or at least stopping them from expanding, because they are the easiest faction to contain, if I'm not entirely mistaken. Let's see, what do you have? You have another special ability too. Plus 100% enemy armies combat effectiveness. That sounds awful.
Get ready for fighting.
Why the fuck would you want that? Let's see. Both of those are own army. You probably are nothing. No, you're not. You will make for a good garrison.
Orcs.
Who do I want to say it for?
Listen up.
Goblin band, goblin archers. Difficult choices. Now units that have to be sent quickly, and they're going to have to stay alive for a while. What makes the decision somewhat tough. Now, what do we have in terms of units? These are absolute garbage, except for the fact that they are effective against armor. Means they'll make good flankers, they also have good quantity. These are relative elites, but they're not too expensive compared to all the other fucking units that are supposed to be cheap for this campaign, but this is not cheap considering my income is fuck all. What can I afford to hire? Because that's also a turn. Halberds are good. Because they're basically pikemen with short pikes, and pikemen in this mod are very strong. We want those. We do want the fellas. Even if they're nothing but chaff. I kinda can't justify the cost of these units when I can rather recruit Guardians and Agandaûr. I will not have any particular increase in income either. I'm making 1,500, 1,600. And this is going to up me. I'm already looking at cutting my income drastically by just recruiting these few units.
Get ready for fighting. Sleeping here.
How about we send you three
Objective complete.
down south, and then with you.
Get ready for fighting.
Along with you, I guess. Take Arnost, which is about here.
We have completed.
I do not think I have any spy.
Get ready for fighting. Orcs.
Kind of shame. You can just have stalkers, yeah. That'll be fine. I'm gonna need all the troops I have on the field. Also, how much are the stalkers? 86, but they're absolute garbage stats, but they do have quantity. Reliable in snow, but this is the poor morale responsiveness, unarmored. So they're not going to be particularly reliable troops, and I'm already looking at fucking over my economy because I moved my troops out of it. Yeah. This is gonna go well. I can tell already. But we're going to have to run in a deficit for a while. This could fuck us over in the long run, or it could save us. I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Actually try. But oh my god, I'm going to be losing so much money this time.
Orcs! Listen up! Get ready for fighting! No sleeping here!
That is not a whole lot of units, but okay.
Pick your feet up! We have completed an objective!
How many free upkeep units can I have
Ready
here?
for fighting! Oh!
E, looks like 3. 2 with you, and then how many buildings? Yes, 1 with you. The slave quarters will have another 1, so that's 4 in total. I will not be able to recruit any more units anytime soon.
Listen up!
Kind of downside, but eh.
Listen up! Get ready for fighting!
What can you do about it? Absolutely nothing. Goblin Town. Do I have a trade agreement with them? I would hope so. Shadow of Mordor. Yes, I do have trade rights. And I also have trade rights with Mordor, apparently. Yes, I was actually going to take that right away.
Get ready for fighting! No sleeping here!
Goblin archers are highly useful,
No sleeping here! Come on!
even if they do absolutely nothing to units.
Sleeping here!
Still good for harassment.
Listen up! Regroup, you louts! No sleeping here! Orcs!
Not looking at a whole impressive roster.
Get ready for fighting! Pick your feet up! Pick your feet up!
I am only hoping that this gambit pays off in the end.
We have completed. Listen up!
Not well. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah, we are not making a whole lot of money. It's going to be a sad, sad campaign. I have no idea if I'm even fucking myself over by doing this. I might be. Might be the worst idea I've ever had.
Get ready for fighting! Listen up!
There's an
Objective
unsettled settlement down there. Where exactly are you? You're there.
No sleeping here! Pick your feet up! Get ready for fighting! Come on!
You have axemen and scouts.
Listen up!
I will have access to redoubt units, or I do have some access with this guy. Savages and pikemen. They're not particularly expensive, particularly the pikemen, considering how good pikemen are on defense in particular. I can... Where can I recruit them from? Can I recruit them from here? No. I can recruit them from Mount Graham, however. What about Litash? No. So only from Redone. And the areas around that. So basically this region, Old Redone. Don't remember exactly which one. I don't remember if it stretched all the way to here. I'm pretty sure it was at least these territories over here.
No sleeping here!
My income. I won't die. It makes me sad to look at. Did I reduce the taxes in Redone? I don't remember. Something I always tend to do just to get the growth going. Yes, probably not a terrible idea since you have free upkeep. Yes, I did lower the taxes.
Orcs! Come on!
Oh, well, I didn't want to encounter you.
Get ready for fighting! Regroup, you orcs! Come on! Get ready for fighting!
You have to take this settlement
Destroy them!
just to keep it out of the bad people's hands. I already forgot which one had the increase to enemy combat effectiveness. Was it the Wraith Lord? I think it was the Wraith. So let's... I think it was the Barrow Whites. So let's not use any of the other two general special abilities, I think. Did I not change the camera for this? Crap. Yes, I forgot. I'll have to do that for next time. Barrow Whites, you have 2 health. Yes, you do. Frighten nearby enemy. That sounds highly useful. Though not quite as useful here. Upkeep 0. Huh. That's interesting. You can move up there. Halberds follow suit. If they decide to charge me with the cavalry, halberds will make short work of them. I think they have the same bonus rule as pikes do against cavalry, which makes them utterly fucking devastating. We are within range of the Redone archers.
The hills will be ours.
What are the models for the raids? Not particularly movie-like. Okay. At least they have pale skin. They're not just reskinned. Well, they are reskinned. They're not reused models from other units without even working on the textures. I guess you have to move up a bit further. The bad people, and archers are terrible. Plus the goblins. And I can't actually charge in there because I have to minimize all potential casualties. And charging at the axemen. Axemen have shields and missiles. They do not have armor piercing. At least there's that. But I think the missiles might have. You see, I would really like if when you moused over a special ability, it would tell you what it does, but I think that might be a limitation with the game engine itself. And therefore just is not feasible. But it would be very handy. And they're running away. I don't mind this. As long as they're not firing at my men, I'm happy. 30% killed. So far so good. Well, you look interesting. If not a bit retarded. Hey, why not? Yeah, I do appreciate the model work that's gone into this mod. There's a lot of detail. There are a lot of different units. There are a lot of units that are highly detailed. For Medieval 2, that is. You don't quite see it as well with the Orcs, because, well, the Orcs, the armor is not anything particularly impressive. But you do see it a lot more with factions like Gondor, Dol Amroth, the Dwarves, and the Elves. Particularly elves from Linden and Imladris.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
53% killed. I would have liked to see more of them dead, but this will have to do. Now we just move our men in. You can move in like that, good. Yes, send in your missile infantry first. That's a fantastic idea.
If we continue
Truly
on
a
this,
fantastic
we will
AI.
smash them.
Hey, I'm not complaining. The less casualties I take, the better. What are the stats on the whites? 13, 4, 20. So they're basically on par with the Guardian Current Doom, except they have more health. But aside of that, there's no big difference. I wonder if the halberds are still stupidly slow. Enemy general fallen. Whoa. Not sure if sending in the halberds right now is the best of best ideas, but not sure if I want to take casualties for anything else. Maybe the goblin bands, if anything. Yeah. Now they're relatively surrounded, so now we just slaughter them. The cavalry stand no chance against the halberds. The axemen are at least infantry, so they won't die right away. And put up some semblance of a fight. But even then, not a whole lot. And it's relatively easy victory. That probably should be, since I'm fighting 4 units. Gotta mop up the last ones and then it's done. And then we have ourselves a whole new settlement. 41 men lost. Most of the casualties they took were from my archers, unsurprisingly, and the barrow whites. Archers are too good in these open settlement battles. Because you can just sit outside and the AI just would sally. So they'll just be eating casualties equal to half the army. Yeah, with this mod you kind of have to cheese a bit. I'm not sure if I want to take the settlement. I'm really not particularly tempted to do so. Northern Downs. Fuck, is that Tarnost already? 1 year of Guardians of Current Doom at my capital. Well, that's interesting. At least if I need them, I'll have them. Let's see. God damn it. Goblin Band, you go in there. Do I want to charge straight down? Yes, I do. Fuck it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That episode is still not up, but fucking hell. I seriously hate that phrase so much. All because of that one fucking game. Wait, is that my spy or diplomat down there? Still in. How much do I get? 1,500. Ah, fucking god damn it.
Ready. Hurry up. Stay right there. Listen up. Come on.
Okay, that is habit now. Which one? Killman. Those are poopy. Let's see. The Northern Dunedain capital is down here. Weathertop should be around here. I'm not sure if I want to try to take that. It doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Northern Dunedain have this, so maybe I should just take this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take this. There's nothing else. They'll have to take it back if they want to take this land. But I do think maybe I do want to go for the capital and just go straight for that. If I lose, then, well, I permanently fucked myself with this entire campaign. If I win, then I'll cripple them to some degree. These are all light infantry and medium infantry. None of them have missiles. Then this would not be a terrible idea. You can just fire for as long as you want. Yes, come closer. This will turn out well. Wait, where the fuck are you going? Oh, now you're running away. You fucking pussies.
Victory will be ours.
This displeases me. Now, with a pikeman on each side, I'll be able to just squeeze them in to the middle. And if they decide to focus on concentrating on the choke points, then, well, they'll be more spread out and I'll be more easy. It'll be easier for me to take the middle. Are you not in range? Of course you're not. Now you should be. One unit of goblin archers. Not quite as good as the Rudar archers. But they're better than nothing. And they still manage to soften up the enemy quite a bit. Let's see. Can the shield throw skill against mounts? Reliableness, no. So, is there any reason to take the goblin infantry over the goblin band? As far as I can tell, there really isn't. This is one of the biggest criticisms I have against this title, which is... it's manageable, but moving units inside of cities is a pain in the ass. But it's still manageable. You just have to be very, very finicky sometimes. Now, will you, if I send you like that, will you be retarded? No, you will not be. Fantastic. Now, go stab. Same with you. Go stabby stab. You got sweet, delicious pikes. And you can just move to the front line, you lazy pieces of shit. And this is why pikemen are so good in this mod. They just do not put the pikes away like they do in vanilla. So even if the formation is broken, they'll still use the pikes, which means they'll still have the range advantage, which means they'll also have the units in the back attacking. As you can see, I've just squeezed them in here, and they're not really killing many of my pikemen.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
It is a fucking slaughter. Ah, pikemen are just too good in this mod. Goblin infantry lost over 60. Pikemen lost like 5 or something.
Our men are in command of the city.
Stabby, 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 stab. Let's see. Casualties sustained. Pikemen 4-2, 6 in total, while they did most of the kills. Beautiful. They are just so good. Now put them in a V formation or something like that, covering a gate, and they will go to town. Assuming the air won't just bum rush every single unit through there and break your formation through the sheer amount of troops they send in. But in that case, you usually want to have 1 or 2 layers of other infantry in front of you pikemen. Oh wow, 2 gold coins from looting. Ooh. Population to be massacred, 24. Gold coins gained from looting, 0. Boy, what a big settlement with 149 population. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Human blade, burning post, 1 to 4, not useful. Firing commander is useful. Spy, you're here. I kind of want a dull Bryn for myself, but...
Objective complete.
Woods of Redone. Is it worth taking? I don't know. I am kind of tempted to just go straight for the capital and hope for the best.
No sleeping here.
I wish I had my spy ready. I wish I knew about him before now. I should have known, because I could see what was happening in Goblin Town. I should have known. It's not really an excuse. Not a good one in any case. Now, the problem with this faction is you have no fucking income. And your entire faction is based around quantity over quality. So when you put those two together and you can't sustain quality or quantity, what the fuck are you going to do? You have to cheese the game to no end. Northern Arthedain, yeah, I think that's where Fornos is. They haven't taken it yet. I hope. I strongly hope.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
There's nothing I can build because I don't have any fucking money, which might have been a terrible idea, but it's a gamble and it's hopefully going to pay off. I'm not sure if I want to take Weathertop or if I want to take their capital. If I take the capital, that would be definitely a crippling blow. I might even kill Aragorn. But then again, I'm also going to have to fight Aragorn.
Get ready for fighting. Move! Objective complete.
Let's see. Should be down here-ish? Bit hard to estimate.
Sleeping here. Orcs!
Ready. This way.
Here's where that settlement is. Should take the time to attack it. I'm not sure if that would be a good idea. Not to mention there might be rebels hiding somewhere in these woods. And considering the area, as these are the woods of Ruda, there might be fucking trolls there, which I am in no capacity to be able to fight. Still not making money, and there's nothing I can really build. Grain exchange, that might be enough to push me into positive. No, it won't. Well, hello there. A potential kill.
It will be an
Halbarad, yes, that is actually someone I do want to focus on killing. Most had a to crash. Angmar battle.
Pick your feet up.
An ambush. Let's see, Ruda Pikeman, fuck ton of rangers. I'm going to have to rush them. At least I'll have time to prepare for the battle. Should have sent in my spy first, but if I can kill them, then they'll have less units to fight me with, and if nothing else, at least I'll have more income considering I'll be losing units. I can focus a bit more on my economy. As long as I can cripple the expansion, at least I have somewhat of an advantage. Yes, let's... These pikemen are not particularly nice, and the Dunedain Rangers are going to fuck up my units to no. Even in loose formation, they're just so fucking good. So I'm going to have to try to rush the Rangers down. The Wardens are also highly dangerous. Because they can almost match my elite units. And that's one of their basic units right there. Both the units, so I want to do that. Possible. Guess I have to fight you like this. But I didn't necessarily want to, which means you guys are going to change down the Rangers. We're going to be doing a terrible job at. The pikemen already routing, good.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Just need to surround these. And watch my men die as they try to kill them. Now, if I can just silence the Rangers, I'll be happy at least. Not good, but happy. What the fuck are the units doing? Okay, you're charging something. You guys just keep shooting at those. And yeah, the fellas are getting absolutely slaughtered. Who are you shooting at? You are shooting at my general. Their ranges are rounding already? That's remarkably quick. And I've only had some cavalry to run down the units with. I'm fairly certain the units are faster than mine. How are you guys doing? Kinda terribly, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot to check which one I should be using. Now, since you are nice enough to be busy in melee, I can put marches point blank. Though they're not doing a whole lot. Local militia is returning. You guys are just bitches. 67 of them left. The archers are helping quite a bit. Those halberds aren't doing a particularly good job of killing them. Well, at least they're returning, which allows me to kill more of them. Really? Really? Is that what we're doing now? Bringing back the pikemen. Enemy general fallen. Not sure if I want that, actually. I want to kill off as many of them as I can. The general dying kinda makes that a bit problematic. Yeah, you're running away. There's no use trying to run you down. Orc Marauders with local militia 4 to 11. I guess my Marauders were 6 to 11. Considering I'm playing on very hard, their unit might be slightly better than mine. They keep fucking running. That should help. Wavering at least. Nearing the border of the map. Is I'll be able to kill them there, because they can't run past the border. And they're routing, which allows me to kill a whole lot of them since we're surrounded. And you're just running around my infantry. God fucking damn it. Meanwhile, you're actually fighting. My fellas. That's actually... yeah. Not overly happy with that. I was hoping that that unit would have been routing at least. Apparently not. You I trust to fight these. Because you're not fucking retarded, you're actually elite units. Continue battle. How many units? Local militia, that's about the only unit I can actually kill. Unless they decide to turn around and run in a different direction. I wish I had cavalry! But the wargs are stupidly expensive. And bye. Any more of them on the map? Yes, there are. Well, kill them off. It's not like we have a limited supply of arrows. Few of them left. And 3 managed to get away. Didn't lose too many men actually, considering we're orcs. Lost a few archers. That I don't mind because the bodyguard units replenish automatically. That's not the end of the world. As long as they don't lose the general, I'm fine. Prisoners of war. I kind of need the money.
Surely you'd rather.
There's not too many ranges. I'll actually take the money. Now, I really wanna kill that general of theirs.
No sleeping here. Attack! We've destroyed the enemy. Kill them
Oh
all.
my fucking god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Ugh. Goblin archers get to screen the fort, I guess. 3 units of archers, including steel bows, which are... is the right word. Basically, all I can do is really just try to develop them. You should be in loose formation, as should you be. Really? You're going to be camping the fucking corner of the map, you cunt. At least they have a harder time running away from there. Now we get to start the long march. Steel bows. Now you have the Dunedain Rangers, and then you have the steel bows, which are just better in every way. Yay, so much fun. Angmar, I fucking despise you. You are the worst. And we're not even fighting the dwarves or the elves yet, which have the real fucking elite units. I hate this campaign so much. There's a kind of love-hate relationship. It's a very challenging campaign, so it's very rewarding when you actually play it right. But it's somewhat punishing, because it's difficult, because you're fighting 4 fucking factions at the same time. Now, this is about the only way you get out of that formation, because you need to run. Meanwhile, the archers get to screen the force. I don't want you to screen too much. I'm curious as to why you're punching up like that. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Ow, my poor general's unit. Jesus. Ow, ow, ow. So yeah, Dunedain units fucking hurt. And we haven't even encountered the Aragorn's bodyguard yet, which are the Grey Company. And anyone familiar with those, well, you should know. Okay, if they're reforming, that means they're not shooting. That makes me happy. No one else around that corner. Okay. I get a long line. Okay, there. Now they should be having a hard time firing at me. I got them cornered.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Now you use spear wall formation, and you just march forward. Meanwhile, the archers focused on the ranges, I guess, since the steel bows are in combat. Go there. You charge forward. I need this unit done with quickly so I can actually help these guys. Because the steelbowmen are fucking broken! 17 attack! In melee. You're basically looking at a hybrid elite melee unit and an elite range unit. Which is absolutely disgusting. You want to kill those. That. And you charge from that direction. Meanwhile, you kill as many of these as you can. And the archers, you can just move up closer. Stop loose formation, I guess. Don't need it anymore. Now, what I really want out of this battle is to kill their general, because if I can get their general dead, that's a steelbow unit that won't be able to replenish ever. Not to mention, he's one of their special generals, so he has fantastic stats and he's a pain in the ass to kill. The fuck is he? I need one unit to click. There you go. Where is the bulk of their... about here it looks like. Don't have a whole lot of them left. Good. But I'm losing quite a few men trying to kill them as well. Meanwhile, these units are being cancer, for lack of a better word. I tell you to fire. Where will you fire? I'm hoping it's not going to be into my men. No, it will not. Then you'll be allowed to fire. 15 of them left. I have serious doubts as to whether or not I'll be able to find their general in here. There's 6 of them left, so it shouldn't be too hard to find, because he should be sticking out like a sore tongue. But no. Run. There's 1 of them left in there. There's 3 left in total. At least he's being attacked so much that he's just flinching all the time. Means I shouldn't be taking too many casualties anymore. There's 1 more of them. He's dead. Here's 1. And he's dead. I'll be very sad if he gets away, and he's getting away. God fucking damn it. Are you kidding me? Everyone just try. God damn it. I wanted to kill him. And I even traded 1-1. Fucking hell. In order to try to kill him, and he fucking got away. That piece of shit. A slight chance he won't be able to get away after the battle, but doubt it. It actually looks like he died.
We've destroyed the enemy! Kill them all!
Meanwhile, this is what it comes down to. Just hunting down tiny ass stacks. And I can't auto-resolve because auto-resolve in Medieval 2 is absolutely fucking retarded. It's like, hey, you know that 1 enemy unit you're fighting against your whole army? Yeah, he's gonna kill half your army. Because reasons. Really? 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 Yes, you have to get that high ground. It's not like you're just going to come down from it anyway. You should probably try to keep up with the general's bodyguard. Except you can't because he walks a fuck ton faster, apparently. They're not coming down. Ah, never mind, they are. Yeah, at least these units aren't too powerful. Because it's the Cardinal units which are... They're not the worst, because they're mostly focused around having light units that can hide and ambush.
Only half the enemy force.
The Northern do have a very interesting recruitment system, where they can recruit units based on the region. For instance, they can recruit units from all Arnorian kingdoms. So you have the Rudar, you have the Cardlan units, and then you have the what was the last one? I don't remember. Bad day, but I don't remember. But yeah, they basically gain access to a lot of various different units like that. And whenever they retake or take from, say if you were to attack Bree, you would actually gain access to some of their units. Or if you were to liberate Bree cities from the Orcs, you could also recruit units via special building. That also worked for Rohan, Enedwaith, Dol Amroth, and Gondor, and a few others. So basically, you're very area restricted in what you can recruit. For instance, you're doing the Dying units, you'll only be able to recruit like in this region, around here. There's no point in me trying to hunt down any of these units. So you'll have limited recruitment of those units somewhere in like Rohan, but you'll have access to a limited Rohan roster. Same with Gondor. Which is kind of a neat mechanic. Umbar also have a mechanic like that. I am not entirely certain if Harad have it. I do not think they do.
Get ready for fighting.
Could be right around there,
Come on.
somewhere.
Ready. This way. Hurry up. This
Oh,
way.
it's gonna be. I am not going to be able to take this easily.
No sleeping here.
I think I might be better off going for Weathertop.
Orcs.
Yeah, I think I might want to do that instead. Just cut them off and just keep them confined to this area down here and try to just hold off Bree here. And then focus on them before the dwarves get to me. I hate dwarves. So yeah, I think I just want to try to keep them basically isolated in Fennestrunin. End of turn report. Faction announcements. Here's movement points for Agandaûr. That's handy. I think you actually have the potential to be my highest income city. Not entirely certain, because Agandaûr is a castle, as is Litash. I think I actually want to focus on that.
Listen up. Ready. Hurry up. This way.
The Weathertop reached. God damn it, he did get away.
Orcs.
Let's see if we can't squeeze in a...
Attack. We
Amunsul is not well defended.
Kill them all.
Fascinating.
Move.
I like it.
ready for fighting. Come on! Move! Objective complete.
No, Farnus is down here, which means they do have it, and this is a big fort. I am fucked. If I hit enter now, I'm gonna have to fight another battle. I'm going to lose that one, which is why I sent down this guy who I can actually afford to lose. It's not a special one. Well. What can you do? And you are not going to be able to reinforce because there's fucked up units between them.
It's a trap.
Did they not attack him? Huh.
It's a trap. Be gone.
It seems they decided to give Weathertop to me.
Orcs.
A fine gift, but that leaves me a bit concerned with where the other units went.
Listen up. Pick your feet up.
What do you have around here? Northern Arthurdane. It's a fucking massive region, and it's hard for me to estimate where I have to go.
Ready.
Don't have a whole lot of it explored. You, I don't know what to do with you.
Come on. Object Orcs. Attack. Destroy them.
Gotta save in case it fucking crashes. Because I've had some bad experiences with this. Do not have volunteers. They are much better than I would like, but if we take Amun-Sul, we'll at least have something. Not the best region, and we'll end up bordering Bree, which is not going to be the best, but at least we'll have taken Amun-Sul. Not gonna necessarily be the more easiest place to take. Yup. Units have a tendency to get somewhat tired when they get up here. Their bodyguard is steel bows. Oh damn it. It's always fucking steel bows. Though if I do finish off this battle, hopefully I won't take too many casualties, but if I do, they'll at least have lost one of the special generals. So that's something, at least. Already warmed up. Winded. Oh. Now, this is one of the best things about defending Amun-Sul. Your enemy will be nearly exhausted by the time to get up. Well, the units aren't shooting at me yet. So I'll just put most of my units up here and let them rest up for a bit. Because they're very tired. So I'm trying to get up here. What I'm looking at, because if I take this, I'm going to need to defend it. So I need like certain good positions to defend it. I imagine just keeping them here, making like a V formation here, probably the best option. Because that way they won't be able to use the units to too much effectiveness, particularly the archers, which have to lob shots over here, which reduce their effectiveness by a lot. Because if you're out in the open here, they'll at least be able to bring the archers like here, and then they'll just fire at you. And then you're fucked. Because you don't have any particular good high ground to place your own archers at, to give them a good advantage. Which leaves... holding them here might just be the only good alternative. As long as here, because here you at least have the elevation advantage. So basically you have cheap units here, and then you have the more elite units here holding them in V. Like, just put like band here, and put pikemen or halberds here. That would be my assumption based on what. Because the whole area on top is flat. You have no good place to defend here. Once they get up here, the only advantage you have is that they're tired and you're not. Having to wait for their exhaustion to read. This'll have to do. See, Agandaûr volunteers, fairly good stats. And there's a lot of them. Where can I bring my units around? I do not think I can bring them around here, which means I have to just bring them through the front. Okay.
You hear that? Ready? You hear that? You hear that? You hear that?
The hills will be ours. Move out. Show 'em help and might. We await your command.
Well, at least this time they won't be able to run away. Ow.
The hills will be ours.
Alright, 4 units. I can bring you around here. I can bring the halberds there. And you can just flank. Well, you do what you can to hold them in the middle. Assuming the units get there quick enough. I have no idea what the AI is trying to do. Some of the units are routing already? Wow, that's quick.
Victory will be ours.
Do they not have good morale? I think they would. I think my whites might have something to do with it. But I still wouldn't think they have that much of an impact. If we can just chase them down like this, that's actually a good thing. One thing I'm wondering, these actually not steel bows, but they still have armor piercing. They're still highly dangerous. They're just slightly worse in melee, but they're still just as good as ranged, so. Eh. But I'm still fairly certain this is still one of the special generals, so I do want to kill him. That's a high priority. I think I can't squeeze you through here. Well, that would be great, but I have some doubts. And this would appear to be my faction leader, guy in the cape. He has kind of a retarded helmet. It does not look particularly functional because he has those 2 wings on the side which people could just grab onto. But I guess form over function.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, I've lost 18% of my men. I'm gonna need reinforcements. And now we slaughter the last remaining men. Them and their fucking gigantic axes.
Our men are in command of the city.
This campaign. Because I've taken relatively substantial losses, because I've lost most of my infantry, and my economy is still not good. Still pretty shit. Which does not bode well for the future.
Objective
Stabby, stabby. Enemy general fallen. Okay. Casualties sustained. Quite a few on the halberds, which saddens me, because they're very good units to have. I'll probably just have to merge them. Unsurprisingly, most of the casualties inflicted are from my bodyguards, which are elite units, so that's no big surprise. Now, the question is, I'm going to be neighboring Breen now, which means they will become rather active. That is... I was hoping it has slightly more income than this. Jesus Christ, that's not a lot. That was almost not worth it.
No sleeping here.
But that's going to do it for the first episode, so... I think... I don't know. I don't feel too optimistic about this campaign because it's difficult. And I'm not sure if attacking Elmonstil was the right decision. Easy to take, yes, but okay, I've managed to split them in half, which means I managed to isolate Penastrin. If I can capitalize on that, then that's a good thing. If I can't capitalize on that, then I'm just surrounded. So I guess we're going to have to see in the next time. So, goodbye for now.